Today on Blind Date.
I date a lot more than she does. Yeah, she's definitely more the party girl.
We're setting up identical twins
So what kind of guys do you usually date?
Usually older.
with a pair of lucky brothers.
I don't know if I consider myself a go-getter.
I like girly movies.
Which guy will earn a second date?
I can hardly think of anything I really want to do for a living, you know? For a living?
And who gets kicked to the curb?
Has anyone ever accused you of being gay?
It all begins now
Good heavens.
on Blind Date. What's up, everybody? Roger Lodge with you yet again for Blind Date. And today, we're gonna do something a little different. We're setting up a couple of brothers with a pair of lovely twin sisters. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So let's meet our first couple, Alyssa and Craig. Now, Olissa describes herself as extremely athletic, and she asks us for a guy with a great personality who doesn't dress better than she does. Well, her date Craig's got personality to spare, but the whole wardrobe thing could be a problem.
I was metrosexual before the term came out.
I don't like well-dressed guys.
I'm a person that enjoys, I guess, being alive. I try to make the best situation of everything.
The perfect guy for me would be, I guess, tall, personality, older, and enjoys life.
Women love the fact that I like to shop.
Of course they do, especially if you're shopping for them. Good luck out there, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you? What's your name?
Craig.
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
You too.
You all set?
Absolutely.
Pretty day today, huh?
It is.
After it was raining, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So, you, from LA?
No, I am not.
Actually, I have a interview, audition, or whatever for some talent agency.
For what kind
modeling.
of talent? Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm hoping, I mean, I'd be perfectly happy being a hand model. I could care less. I would just like somebody to pay me to take pictures of me. That just seems wonderful.
It's fine.
Like, how easy can that be? I'll be a pants model. That'd be great.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect. I always like these on. They look like hell off the rack. They're kind of cool on. How about some solid black pants? And that'll give us a little more freedom on the shirt. Sound like a plan? That, perfect. Let's go with that right now.
Okay.
And actually, I like shopping.
I can't stand it.
Do you really?
I can't stand it.
I'm a girl when it comes to shopping. When I get in that
Really?
mood, I go buy stuff. It's just weird. You know what? I have to admit, I like that the most.
You do?
Yeah.
It's cute.
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
For what we had to work with.
Thank you.
And I have problems walking, much less hitting a damn ball. Not quite. This is embarrassing. Yes, it's gonna be ugly. Oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Better than anything I hit.
I tried. That's fine.
Obviously.
Thank you.
So what kind of guys do you usually date?
Usually older and it's more rugged, I should say. Not very.
Me.
Huh?
Not very me.
They're not really big into fashion kind of thing. They don't dress very. They're not really into dressing like nice or whatever. You?
I don't know. All kinds. Just obviously, they usually have attitude. He's gonna sit there and smile, huh? What's going through your head?
So, has anyone ever accused you of being gay?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Used to get a lot, actually. A lot. But no homosexual tendencies, though.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I just don't find men attractive. You know, I like girly movies. You know, the romantic comedy crap. I like that about me. Because I honestly do
The
think...
feminine part about you?
Unique. I like uniqueness.
Very nice to meet you.
Absolutely. You have a great one.
You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, boy, so much for brother number one. That wasn't even close. But it should make for a dandy post-date wrap-up, which is coming up next. Up next,
Yeah, I was in school for about 6 years. Never actually graduated.
brother number two gives it the old college try.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. What were you thinking?
That's next.
I like girly movies. I like that about me. Because I honestly do
The
think...
feminine part about you?
Unique.
So, has anyone ever accused you of being gay?
You know, when a woman questions which side of the plate you hit from, romance rarely ensues.
The worst part of the date was when I met Craig.
Alyssa said she usually dates rugged guys. I am not a rugged guy.
Craig is the absolute opposite of the kind of guy I'd ever date.
So I thought she was very pretty. Very pretty.
I've never been out with a man as flamboyant as Craig.
When Alyssa asked me if I was gay, I actually take it as a compliment.
I was not interested in letting Craig know who I was.
Conversation with Alyssa was difficult.
I think Craig should come out of the closet.
I would never go shopping with Alyssa again.
I don't think Craig ever looked at my boobs.
Well, maybe he was just being a gentleman. Yeah, right. All right, now let's move on and see if Craig's brother Chris has better luck with Alyssa's twin sister, Anisa. Now, Anisa calls herself the wild one in the family and says she's looking for a funny, positive guy. Well, we're hoping that's Chris. He says when it comes to dating, he prefers to play it very sincere.
If I had to pick whether or not I was a player or a good guy, I would say that I was a good guy.
I like exotic guys as well as all-American.
My brother and I definitely often like the same girl, but the same girl usually doesn't like us.
I am looking for love as well as like just a friendship, a partnership, I guess.
Yes, I'm a good kisser.
Of course you are, Romeo. Now let's see if he can actually back that up.
I like girly movies. Perfect. I'll be a pants model. That'd be great.
Can't say that I know yet. I don't know.
Hi.
I'm Chris.
Anisa.
Pleasure to meet you,
Very
Anisa.
nice to meet you.
My pleasure. Shall we?
Absolutely.
My brother, actually, who I moved out here with, wanted to move to New York, and that kind of just totally reversed direction, and we headed west instead. And he's pretty much living the same lifestyle I am.
Family, I have 6 sisters and 4 brothers. They all live back home. 2
Six
live in
sisters
Miami.
and 4 brothers.
Yeah. We're 11 total.
Good
Big family.
heavens. All the same mother?
Yeah.
She must be exhausted.
Same parents. Yeah. Maybe
Attempt number 1.
spread it on there.
How do you not like it saucy? I'm not very left-handed, you know that makes sense.
Don't worry about the crust, we'll fix it. Okay. How's it taste?
It tastes really good.
Saucy?
Very saucy.
Tastes better than it looks. Never had pizza you gotta eat with a spoon before.
What did you go to school for?
A few different things. Never actually graduated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in school for about 6 years. Just waiting to be inspired, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you want to do career-wise?
Career-wise, yeah. You see, can't say that I know yet.
Really?
I don't know. And I can hardly think of anything I really want to do for a living, you know? For a living? For a living? I don't know if I consider myself a go-getter.
Well, what is it that you ultimately want to do?
To an extent. I don't know. Be happy.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world?
Yeah, in your perfect world.
I don't know.
So there's nothing that you do or that you would want to do that just makes you happy, no matter what.
I don't know.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. What were you thinking? No.
Nah, I was just curious. I just noticed that you were kind of shying away.
Deep in thought.
Yeah. So I was wondering what it was about.
Shying away.
A little bit in your eyes. Don't hold back.
No, I should.
No, don't hold back.
I don't know if I consider myself a go-getter. I don't know. This is my place.
Okay.
It was a pleasure, dear.
It is a pleasure as well.
Perhaps I'll see you again. Can I have a hug?
Absolutely, absolutely. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Have a good night. Bye.
What a waste of beautiful twin sisters. I mean, these hacks were a disgrace to men everywhere. The brothers go 0 for 2 after this. Coming up.
I'll have a ham pepperoni sandwich for lunch, or a hot dog. And I'll have a steak, chicken nuggets, cocktail weenies, pizza bagels.
Where's the off switch?
Do you always talk this much?
Mm-hmm.
The Hall of Shames coming up.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. What were you thinking? No.
Nah, I was just curious. I just noticed that you were kind of shying away.
Deep in thought.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy has 0 game. And like his brother before him,
I just don't think he's as forward as I would like someone that I would date to be.
I can't really say I know what Anisa was looking for in a guy. I don't think that I was necessarily it.
Unfortunately, Chris didn't have the ability to bring out a different side of me and didn't really try that much either.
I don't know, maybe I should have been a little more forward.
The kind of guy I'm looking for is somebody that's established in their career and takes initiative.
If she was willing or wanting to, you know, lighten up a bit more and have more fun, then that was up to her, and I was just there to witness, I suppose.
No, there won't be a second date with Chris.
There won't be a second date between Anisa and myself.
yes, and what a shock that is to all of us. All right, coming up, one dater talks her way into our Hall of Shame. All the excitement is next. You are the five.
Get off my stage!
Welcome back. Now, when you're on a date, it's one thing to enjoy nice conversation, but then there's Paige. You see, this young lady couldn't shut her pie hole, and it landed her in our Hall of Shame.
You know when you go to restaurants and they have really bread? Like, look, I can't give you any examples, but you know what I'm talking about. You go there and you're like all amped for the bread. It seems like a place that would have really good bread. I'll eat literally like 4 doses of bread.
Really?
Doses? I don't know if they'd be doses, but. And then I want to raise my kids in London because they need to have those accents. That's like so key in raising children. Cute accents, adorable. I'll have a ham pepperoni sandwich for lunch, or a hot dog. And I'll have a steak, chicken nuggets, cocktail weenies, pizza bagels. My eye fell out. He's like, can you take me to the hospital? And there was a floating eye in a vial that he was showing us. Like, I will never forget that. It was just, I mean, shocking, really. There's no other word.
Do you always talk this much?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a lot to say. Is that bad? Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
Well, you know, like sometimes, okay, for example.
Oh, so sorry to cut her off there, but we're only a half-hour show. All right, that'll do it for today. I'm Roger Lodge. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.